Hello survivors, welcome back to the Long Dark with the Gazbeard, and we left yesterday camping in the cave on the transition zone between Milton and Mystery Lake, waiting for this tomato soup to warm up so that we could get it down our necks. There we are, get it eaten, adds a few calories and a bit of hydration. We don't want to carry that extra can up the rope, so I'm just going to drop it in here, and I'm just going to leave it on there. About 24 minutes on the fire. If we're very quick, we can get it to melt half a litre of snow, and that'll be there as water when we come back. So let's head out. We've warmed up, which was the whole purpose. We're leaving those things there for when we come back, same as we're not harvesting this. When we come back, we're going to have to travel very, very light in order to collect those. There's more reishi out here, and we're looking for the second climbing rope. There it is. More reishi there. There's even, I think I just saw a sapling across there. So let's just do, let's just do a quick mapping drawing. Didn't add the second rope. Okay. And let's have a coffee before we go up the rope. Just remove the fatigue. And we probably should remove some encumbering clothing, so that's got a 5% reduction, so do it this way. If we take that off, that's only 2%. Those are 3%. We take them off until we get up the rope. Right. Let's see if we can do this in one climb. Go, 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 go. Up you go. Up, up, and away. Come on. Keep going. Don't tire now. You're nearly at the top. Almost there. Keep going. Keep going. Well done. Right, let's put those clothes back on. The reason we took them off is because it reduces the sprint penalty, which is what you need to help you get up ropes quicker. Now, got to remember the way off of here. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's just do a quick mapping while we're here. There we are. Now we've got the rope on here. And now we can start collecting sticks and stuff, because we've got no more rope climbs between us and Milton. So we need to be prepared for making a fire. The other thing that we can collect as we go around, once we find the way off this shelf, is we can start collecting cattails and all that good stuff. Now, where is the way off? I think we go that way, don't we? We go over this thing and hope we don't fall. And I'm pretty crap on these tree bridges because I suffer from vertigo. But there we go, we got that done. Yeah, that rope climb tired you out a fair bit, didn't it, mate? But you can't rest yet, because we've got to continue getting off this map. And what we're going to do is just here at the falls, or just before the falls, so that we're not getting wet from the spray, going to do another map. And it shows the cattails up here, look. And technically we are still on the Milton map here. Right, there's no cattails here to collect, but let's get past that spray as quickly as possible, because it will soak our clothes. Collect all these cattails. Out of the wind, which is good. There's not a huge number of cattails in this canyon. I might as well collect what there is. And technically that's part of the Milton map down there as well. We've got one more piece of charcoal, I believe. There we are, so we've managed to map all the way up the canyon. It's not showing that railroad down there, but it's not even let, well, it will, I think, let, no, it's got an invisible wall there, so we can't get down there. So that's purely scenic, basically. That's the other end of the railroad from somewhere. Nominally, that's the broken bridge on the Forlorn Muskeg map. Oh well. Cave, where are you? I believe you're through here. No, that's the way we came. Oh, the cave's straight ahead of us there, look, under that icicle. Ooh. Never said I was observant. So now we should get the prompt to leave Milton. There we go. So this is actually the transition zone proper, and we can afford to load ourselves down here.
Something's gotta go.
While we don't need a flare or anything like that, let's not use one, but we will eventually, and it's going to get pretty dark here, so let's just take the flare through with us, and keep an eye open for coal. And there should be some somewhere. There's one. That's not coal. That's not. That's not. None in there. It's pretty sparse. What's that? Oh, it's a bit of rock. Thought for a moment there that was a box of matches. They're not coal either. I think that's just a dead end. There's a piece of coal. Yeah, that's just a dead end. So we want to go back through here. Pick up that stick. Oh hey, a campfire and an orange soda and a piece of cedar. Excellent. Now, as yet, the game does not have any animals in the caves and tunnels of this type, so you're fairly safe walking through here. Still no coal. What's going on? There's usually quite a lot more coal than this in the tunnels. Oh hey, dead guy with a stick. Dead guy's got nothing on him. Move on, let's not linger. Leave him in peace. Aha! Coal. Now, there used to be a thing that if you picked up the coal going through a tunnel one way, after a time it would respawn. Hello, another flare, yay! Yeah, the coal would respawn and you could get a second collection of it. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. This flare can't have much longer left on it. And I just hope we haven't got turned around and we're heading back the way we came. I don't believe we are. That looks like the exit up ahead. Still not seeing any coal. There we go, leave cave. And we're now on Mystery Lake. And some of you will recognise that we're above the Trapper's homestead. This is from Wintermute. This is where you and the Trapper have the fight with the bear. When the Trapper's getting pulled to pieces and he tells you, use the rifle you fool, use the rifle, shoot the damn bear, or words to that effect. Now I'm just wandering around here without a care in the world. I should be careful, because over there in the centre of screen there am a bear, and that means that the close cave is in use by the bear. And to make matters worse, oh, there is a deer down there. Right, so what I'm going to do, while we've got a couple of hours of daylight and the bear is in a known location and there's no moose in this clearing, I am going to go harvest this dead deer so that we've got a little bit of fresh meat. I also want to search this barn. Doesn't look like there's anything in the under deck. There's nothing on the over deck. Piece of fir wood there, always useful. Right, so let's put a fire next to the deer. Start it with a stick.
Come on, come on.
You notice I've still not checked how much meat is on this deer, but we'll at least get a hide and a pair of guts that we can leave curing in the trapper's cabin.
That's done.
Let's just add a couple of sticks. Let's add a piece of cedar. That gives me just under an hour, and we got a fire starting novice out of that fire. Excellent. 91% frozen deer carcass. So let's just leave that there. And while that's thawing the deer, let's just have a quick look for feathers. Just the one feather outside. 86% frozen. Right, let's have a look. 1.2 kilos of meat. Well, I'm going to take it in half kilo chunks. And what I'm then going to do, before I get the rest of him, I'm going to put those on the fire. Because there should be enough on the fire to cook them. Yeah, there is just. So we'll get his other 0.2 kilo and his hide and his guts. The fire will go out if we do that, so let's just add that. The venison needs 36 minutes, so whatever task we do can't take more than about 40 minutes. That'll do. Harvest that.
I could eat anything.
Right, let's take that one, eat that one. Drop that one. Put that bit on there. 47 minutes still on the fire. That needs 17 minutes. Harvest the guts. Takes 20 minutes. Perfect. And he's now getting pretty tired, you notice. Right, so we take that. We leave the fire burning like that. And what we want to do now is get across to the trapper's cabin without getting jumped by anything. We know the bear is using the cave at the other end of those rocks. And it's going to be dark when we get in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the meat. These kilos are at 94%. That's 3 kilos of meat there. Yeah, the bits we've just cooked we'll be eating tonight. We've still got a bit of daylight in here, so one of the very first things I want to do is I want to... Hey, a note. You won't remember me. The world doesn't stop when the lights fade. This is how it begins. Stay calm, observe, survive. Your father saw this day. Don't believe what you hear. What he did was for a far-off dawn. Maybe you can recall the fire. Your father understood that we dance for our children's children's children. My dear, one day you will feel the voices rise in your heart. Enter a cave and stand until stars appear. Climb the highest peak. Sing when the brutality hits. I'm here with you. The winter winds can only get so cold. Contributed by BackF4783. These are notes that people who backed the game before general release got to leave dotted around the game. Right, so I'm going to drop that deer hide here. Almost perfect positioning. Let's just move it slightly there, away from the fire. I'm going to drop the guts in front of this cabinet. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Gaz, you're moving around this cabin like you've been here before. Yeah, I have, many times. So now we search the cabin while we've got daylight. We've got a recycled can to put on there. We've got a cooking pot to put on there. Hey, we've got another cooking pot down there. Let's move that recycled can onto the chair out of the way. Put that cooking pot up there. The lantern sitting on there. Let's put that on the corner of the workbench. Let's just check if there's anything under those benches or under the bed. There's not. So what's in that box?
I think
a fire striker. Hurrah! Rugged t-shirt for cloth. Brilliant. There's no curtains here, you notice. Right. Piece of cloth up there. Excellent. Tin of sardines. 29%. Pretty low. Dog food. 64%. That's okay.
I can always use more food.
Jerky at a good condition. Soda in a good condition. A snare. Let's just put the snare there on the table. Search the workbench. Cardboard matches. Well, I tell you what, let's leave that there. Granola bar.
Food.
90%. You know what? I'm going to leave that here as well. We'll put it just behind the matches. The dog food I'll take because it's starting to get ropey. That 93% can of soda we'll leave here. Oops. Let's get the label the right way around. Right, so we'll leave them there. Piece of paper we'll leave there. Tomato soup.
I can always use more food.
68% can of tomato soup. Let's leave that in there as well. Now, rifle ammo, rifle cleaning kit, and there's the rifle. That's a good early find on this map, especially with the bear in close proximity. Right. Oh, there's a sewing kit. We don't need the sewing kit, so I'm going to leave the sewing kit on there. Finger plug, might as well take that. Spare bandage. Let's leave. Well, that doesn't show up very well, does it? Let's leave it in front of the sewing kit. It just shows up a bit better. Nothing on that shelf? No. What's in the locker?
I better take this food.
Beans at 74%. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to leave the beans here as well. The main reason being, I don't want to strip this map of resources because
Surrounded by snow, nothing to drink.
We're only here to find the hacksaw and some whetstones, and we will be coming back and expecting to live on this map for an extended period, because we're only going to be searching certain locations, and I'm only searching this one.
This'll come in handy.
We'll definitely keep that with us though. That's good for climbing ropes, or if life gets too rough, such as getting attacked by the bear. Right, so there's nothing else down there. There's nothing under there. There's nothing there. Right. So what we can do, we can drop all this firewood now. Let's just have a look what we're carrying. 1 cedar, 1 fir, 10 sticks. Well, I don't want to drop the coal here, so let's just get a fire going. Start it with a stick. Use that box of matches, get it used up. You need about 2 hours 15 on the fire to make 4 litres of water using those 2 pots. It takes about 1 hour and 10 minutes to melt the snow, and about 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Turned out pretty well.
About 1 hour and 5 minutes to boil the water. Just put that on. Put the cedar on. It's 1 hour 23. We might have enough sticks to just do it with sticks. Looks like it. Right, so 2 litres. So there, 1 hour, yeah, about 1 hour 10. I know it says 1 hour 8, but it counts down quite quick. About 1 hour 10 to melt 2 litres of snow, and then about 1 hour 5-ish to boil it. So let's just leave that to do its thing. We can then drop the fir firewood. The coal, I don't know whether to drop it at the mouth of the tunnel we've just come through, or to drop it at the rail tunnel through to the map that's got a forge. I'll explain that in a later video. But right now, as our water is melting, we've come to essentially the end of time for today's video. At the start of the next one, we'll get a sleep, get into a new day, and then we'll start our traversal of this map to go where we should be able to find the whetstones and the hacksaws. So thanks for watching. Please give the video a like, follow the channel, and follow on Twitch, Twitter and Facebook as well. Links are in the video description, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching, and as always from me, it's bye for now.